What did Fall Out Boy say when they were playing Riichi Mahjong? I'm calling pawn in the hopes of a run, cause baby we're going all triplets. I got a manga on hand, gonna push it. My opponent's points are starting to plummet. We're calling chi on a 6 or a 3, cause I have a half flush and pure straight. I get scared when they're Riichi calling, but then I draw a red 5, F it, let's send it. Pawn. Alright, welcome back. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Yeah, I'm into Fall Out Boy. Yeah, I was into Panic at the Disco. It's called having taste, okay? Oh, that's so cute. You were studying Picasso's Blue period in high school. I was headbanging to Sugar. We're going down. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. How have we been playing lately? Dude, you're not a lawyer. I don't have to answer you I don't have to answer you, honestly. I've been playing great. We've been playing kind of bad, okay? I don't know. I think it's a combination of bad luck and bad play. We're trying to get out of here, okay? But luckily, you know, escaping the Shadow Realm in terms of the Mahjong Soul elo is not that bad. It's like being stuck in a prison cell made of cake. You get yourself out of there one bite at a time. So let's endeavor to do so. How am I doing, dude? Let me flex on you for a second. Can I flex on you? Last night, my GF and I, we went to Little Tokyo. Little Tokes, as I like to call it. I don't really like to call it that. I'm lying to you. Hang on. What do I discard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, we don't need this 5 then, right? Oh, God. I've such little confidence. Such little confidence, dude. The Northwind's probably going to be our pair. Okay. Anyway, we went to Little Tokyo and we went into this bookstore. My significant other, she started to read Chainsaw Man, so I got her volume 2 of Chainsaw Man, and she got me, hang on. She got me this Spy Family button. I'll do a little close-up. It's Anya! Dude, it's freaking Anya. Waku Waku, you know what I mean? I don't know. Genuinely, this Anya button from this bookstore, it's called Kinokuya, I think, in Little Tokyo. It fills me with determination. Call me a save point in freaking Undertale, dude. It's so good. It legitimately fills me with determination whenever I see it. And dare I say, it could become a good luck charm for us in Mahjong. Because look at this. 1 tile away from a big T-pose for Tenpai. How was the rest of my Little Tokyo trip? Thank you for asking, kind stranger. It was pretty good. We went to this matcha cafe and we were able to get some matcha ice cream. One of the two, we got 2 things there. One of them was like a matcha and vanilla rose soft serve, and then the other thing was a matcha and rose latte. They were pushing a lot of the rose combinations. And quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned, if there's rose, I will not oppose. It was a fun trip. What did we do? Dude, so this is the horrible thing about going to Little Tokes, okay? And I think that's okay to discard. I'm not sure. We could have kept the, 4/4 instead of the, I don't know. We could have discarded any number of tiles. Maybe I should have been looking a little bit closer on the board. A lot of Dora have been discarded. A Crosslord calls a Riichi. I think we're about to fold right now. Yeah, so the 6 of characters is actually really, really nice for us, but I think it's too little too late. Also, I know that the Northwind is like probably safe, but why risk dealing into Riichi Ippatsu when we can kind of fold like this as well, right? Okay, there's a 3 of bamboo. I don't know if that gives us any real meaningful information though. I mean, okay, here we go. We're 1 tile away from that big T. Don't... Okay. Okay, good. You want to know how David and Goliath started? It did not start with David, just beating the ever-loving S out of the Goliath. It started with David looking really, oh, I'm so weak and puny. But then what happens? He undergoes a metamorphosis and becomes a beautiful himbo. No, I don't know, okay? I don't actually know what is in David and Goliath, besides the fact that David, an underdog, defeats the Goliath, an overdog, or whatever. Is that a thing, an overdog? Probably not. What's overdog? Nothing much, dude. How about you? too embarrassed after making that joke. I don't want to look at you. You can't legally force me to look at you right now. How was the rest of the Little Tokyo trip? Dude, it was good. We ate some sushi because we were in Little Tokyo. We thought, you know, when in Rome. But the thing about downtown Los Angeles' Little Tokyo is that it's kind of a tourist trap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, God. We need like a 5th shape in this hand, don't we? Okay, so this is not like good. I wouldn't necessarily call this good. The nut draw right now would be another white dragon or red dragon. That would honestly be the best case scenario. A crossword's starting to do some scary stuff, right? At least with this hand, we can wait on the Dora, which is the 8 of circles, which feels pretty good. Okay, that could be our last shape. Let's get it. We could draw into another 4 or another 6, and we'd be pretty happy to see it. Kind of a tourist trap. We've had sushi there twice now, and both times, dude, it did not taste good. Like, it did not taste like... I mean, I don't know what it tastes like when fish are served right from the ocean, but I have a feeling I know what it doesn't taste like, you know? It's just a little too touristy for its own good. Methinks, you know? I'll hit you with a little methinks at the end of that. All right. We can get into a Riichi Pinfu situation if we're lucky, right? The nut draw would be a 6 of bamboo. 5, 7, 9 is also not that bad, unfortunately. So we're gonna keep a lot of adorkable shapes in our hand right now, a lot of awkward shapes. But yeah, it was good. We went to the bookstore. We went to get some food. Oh, okay. Now if we draw into a 6 or an 8, we get to slam that like and subscribe button. That young Riichi Pinfu. 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence is like maybe a possibility, but I don't think it's gonna happen with this hand. Maybe we could have finagled it a little bit better. We could have had a 7, 8, 9 mixed triple, but 7, 8, 9 is not good. You know, especially when we have a lot of 7, 9 shapes. It's just not inspiring a lot of joy. Anyway, it was a fun trip. Downtown LA, kind of a bummer to get to. Again, no public transport. I'm on my public transport super critical eye kind of arc. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube that's like, here's why this city in America is awful. And it's just basically like, yeah, there's like no trains. And you're like, oh yeah, righteous indignation. It's fun to watch this. You know, there's that viral tweet that you know, went out a while back that was like, are you depressed or do you just not live in a walkable city? And I think there's some validity to that. Not in the sense that depression is a binary with, you know, living in a walkable city, but, and you know, if you're gonna press me to bring this up, I will bring this up. It's not like I want to bring this up, but you know, you're kind of forcing my hand here. Go Suji Gaming right now. Oh my god. Riichi, Sumo, Ipatsu, Tanyao. What is this outfit? All right. Is this what's in Code Geass? Do I have to watch all of the seasons? All right, anyway. Sorry, a little stun locked right now. The city's being terrible. Oh yeah, you're gonna force my hand, I'm gonna say it. I studied abroad in Paris, okay? And yeah, if you're gonna ask me, I did find myself. I was very edgy. You know, it was a nice period of self-discovery, and I don't want to hear any laughter from the peanut gallery. I actually mean it. It was nice. It was nice. Of course it was nice. It was, you know, definitely a privilege, right? But anyway, it was nice to be in a walkable city. You kind of, I mean, you definitely don't take that for granted. If you're coming from the US, you're like, holy moly, I can go places without the absolute misery of, you know, almost dying in a car crash. This is pog rich. This is absolutely pog rich. We have one too many shapes in our hand. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm honestly gonna go sicko mode with this. The way that our hand could improve, okay, that's one way this hand could improve. But the other way our hand could improve is if we draw into another pair. I would even go so far as to go to Khan Academy with the red dragon at the current moment. Just Khan to draw another tile. You never know. We could get some more new Dora. But yeah, it was good. Oh, you know what happened at Little Tokyo? We went to a grocery store, and I know this is not that exciting, but at the grocery store, there were like little like refrigerated bentos that you could buy with like you know, fried chicken and salmon and rice and little side dishes. Dude, they were like $8.99, which I know is not the cheapest, but it's like cheaper than going out to eat at like a restaurant, right? I'm gonna take the win, but this is the saddest I've ever been sumoing a tile. It's just a red dragon hand, and honestly, leave me a comment down below if you think that I should have, like, discarded the ones to try to go for the half flush, or like some kind of all triplets. You know, there was value in that hand. There was definitely value in that hand. You're looking at this hand, and you're also thinking to yourself, maybe we go, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I'm gonna discard this. Maybe we go for orphans. Maybe we go for a half flush from the bamboo suit. Dude, I'm tired of Uncle Sam putting his hand in my pocket and taking my hard-earned tax dollars. But I'm also tired of winning with just absolutely baby hands. You know what I mean? I want adolescent hands. Wait, hang on. Phrasing? Excuse me? I will pawn this, and we are moving ever further away from the half flush dream. But if we draw into more honor tiles, or if we draw into more bamboo tiles, I think that we could still go for it. It's not amazing. The reason that I was willing to discard the holy moly, the reason that I was willing to discard the prevalent wind 1 Dora, is that just enough? Is that really just enough for me? I mean, it might be enough is the effing problem with this hand. Anyway, the reason that I was willing to discard the south wind was because 1 was already discarded. Can I just be very honest with you? Can we all take a deep breath for a second? I don't think I'm playing very, very good Mahjong. I mean, like, you know this, and I probably know this, but something is off with how I'm playing this hand. I think it's like the indecision. The indecision is really killing me here. You know what I mean? We did not go for a half flush, and we end up with prevalent wind and 1 Dora. We could have pushed for the half flush, but I don't think our hand would have been in such great shape. Call me the Postal Service the way I'm singing Such Great Heights. I con when I choose to con, as in, okay, they had 2 of them. If I draw into a tile, it's either I'm gonna draw into a tile that advances me into Tenpai so I can go for the young after a con Yaku, or if someone else, you know, calls Riichi, or if someone else calls a con, I might just have to fold with this tile. A Crosslord discarding a 2, that's a little bit dangerous. They're probably waiting on a 3 or a 6. This feels like it comes from a 4-5, or maybe like a 2-2-3. Oh, interesting. So maybe they had a 4-5-5 shape. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I don't necessarily want to con and just give them another door or something. They seem like they're pretty close to the big T right now. Of course, would I still pawn a 9 of characters or a 6 of bamboo? Absolutely, I would. All right, we're moving slightly further away from Tenpai, and now I'm in a Zuzzy Furiten situation because of that 4 of circles that I've discarded earlier. But I was like, so many tiles can send us into Tenpai right now. So I was like, okay, let's go for it. Unfortunately, what I didn't realize is that a lot of the tiles that we'd have to discard for that to be the case. Oh, dude, this comes from a 4-4-5, right? Or a 4-5-5. I am pretty sure they have a 4-5 in their hand. I can't go for this. I actually can't go for this. Can I even discard a 5 right now? How many 3s are visible? 3 3s are visible. They could still have a 3-4. Could they still have a 6-7? I mean, they could, but they already have, like, there's 2 6s and 2 7s. The 6 of characters passed. F. This is a terrible situation. They could be waiting on another 5 of circles. It doesn't seem that likely. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. We can still get into Tenpai. I know how bad this looks, but we're really scared of this 3-hun hand that a crossletter's repping, right? Red 5, Red Dragon, Red 5. And they've discarded, you know, the 6 of bamboo, while not inherently super safe, is at least inside Tsuji to their 3 and the 9. And I'm just like, you know what? If we can get into Tenpai before the end of this round, great. If we can't, so be it, dude. Here we go. Keeping the Northwind for a safe tile later. Now, we are in like the zuzziest of all Furtons, okay? The 5 and the 8 of characters, gone. The 3 and the 6 of circles, also gone, you know? We need to... Oh, that's not a good tile. But can we discard it? A tribe called Quest, can I kick this? I'm not sure. How many 3s are gone? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So no one can have a 2, 3. They deal a very scary tile. So... I hate to say this, but they did have a 4-4. Like, they did have something around the 4 and the 5 of characters, right? Like, I think that 6... Oh, it reminded me to look in the logs. If this game doesn't go that long, remind me to look in the logs, because I feel like I might get vindicated / validated there, and that would feel absolutely incredible. All right, we need like a 5th shape in this hand. I mean, the green dragon... Dare we? Do we, you know, follow the ultimate incantation of get rich or die trying meta? Get rich or die trying meta is a very, very dangerous meta. Also, you're looking at this hand and it's the possibility for a 3, 4, 5 mixed triple sequence is not nothing. Is not nothing. We could also go for all simples. That's a possibility. If we keep our hand closed, we could get a pure double sequence here. The nut draw right now is another green dragon. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yusong, that's so greedy. That's so greedy. Well, yeah, sometimes you have to... Oh my god. Yeah, okay, maybe you should have kept the 2 as our pair and discard the red dragon, as 2 of them were already discarded at that point. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think that's the right play. I think we just misplayed. But again, there's something... I'm trying to look on the bright side, because if I let the haters win, basically it's like, you know, the haters and my depression are working hand in hand. They're like, no one's really, you know, sending any emails to coordinate, but the point is, got a very loud, critical voice. It's something that I've struggled with my entire freaking life, and it's not very fun. But anyway, I'm going to choose to look on the bright side of this. If we know that we're misplaying, at least we know that there's something that we can improve upon, right? At least we know. And the thing to improve upon is, occasionally, Yusong, you will have to look at other people's discards before you make your discard. And honestly, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Just take a little bit of time with each and every discard. I know it's like you'll probably not make a lot of Mahjong friends IRL if you know, spend 30 seconds to a minute on every single discard, but at least with some tense situations such as this, high stakes online Mahjong where if you die in the Jade Room, you die in real life, we can afford to take a little bit more time. See if any red dragons have been highlighted before we keep our own. Okay. I mean, good news and bad news. I guess I'm cheating this. I don't know if this is correct, but we're 1 tile away from a mixed triple sequence hand. Unfortunately, we have to get rid of a green dragon in order to do so. That feels really, really bad. Should we have gotten rid of the green dragon after we cheated that 3, 4, 5? Potentially. Potentially? Is there a world where I hang on to this green dragon until the end of days? Absolutely. Is there a world where I start cheating the 3, 4, 5s and then I wait? Yeah. I'm cheating and I'm squeeing. You know what I mean? Call me a Goblin King from the Magic the Gathering IP, the way I'm squee right now. But anyway, we're gonna hopefully end up in Tenpai for a single tile weight of the green dragon. At least the 1 of characters is a safe tile to throw, and the West Wind is a dead tile. I honestly think that this is the best course of action, given the kind of, sorry for my language, poopy situation that we were in moments ago. Okay, I don't think that we can discard this 5 unless, hang on, 8, 8, 7, 7. Yeah, unfortunately, we just have to fold here. There was the possibility that we were gonna have to fold, and that's it. We have 2 very, very dangerous tiles in our hand right now. The 5 of bamboo and the Dora, right? Which is the green dragon. Okay, we would have drawn into Tenpai, but I don't think that actually matters. We're gonna go a little half Suji gaming off of that 6 of characters. Fine, we played that as best as we could have. Definitely should have kept the 2 earlier. They were just waiting on a 5 of bamboo. We would have actually called me an airline company the way I would have delta'd in. They're good jokes. I guarantee you if you look in the comment section right now, you're going to see 17 identical comments of Yusong. I was listening to this video at work and I almost got fired because of how hard I was laughing. Because of how hard I was ROFLMAOing. Non-solicited, by the way, like the ninja tweet. For those of you who don't, I can't believe. All right, fine, let's do it. You want to tangle? Let's tangle. Let's get into this conversational mix-up. For those of you who don't know, accredited American streamer Ninja, this is an amazingly baller hand, by the way. Holy moly, is this hand incredible. Right, Lord, stuck in the Shadow Realm. There's nothing we can say about that. No mincing words there. Ninja, famous American streamer, once infamously tweeted, "My wife just came in the room braless and handed me a sandwich unasked for while I just got a triple kill in mid lane while playing League of Legends." Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't want to judge this tweet because I don't want to be mean. Like, even, like, Ninja deserves sympathy. He's a human being. You know what I mean? He deserves sympathy. So I don't want to just be like a terrible a-hole to Ninja. It's a very funny tweet, though. It's a very funny tweet. There's so many good, rich details in that tweet. The clothing, for example, the unsolicited, you know, the explicit call that it's, you know, it was not a solicited sandwich. Like, all of that is chef's kiss. I could not write a short story that has more vivid detail than that. Can we get into Tenpai while still playing it safe? I think that we can. We can discard the white dragons and she into this and... Oh, Lord. Alright, this is the next best thing. We throw out 2 Han in this seat wind and prevalent wind, but we can get into Tenpai if we play our cards right. Uh-oh. So many tiles can get us there. So what we actually want to discard is the... They don't have a 4-5. If they have a 4-5, why in the world would they discard the red 5 instead of their other one? So now we are in Tenpai waiting for the Dora or the 5 of circles. Keep in mind the red 5 of circles is also alive. Okay, we would have eventually gotten that 7 of bamboo as well. So it wouldn't have been like the worst thing in the world. Although, I don't know. Because we pawned there, it did change up the draw order. Yeah, I mean, this is a very dangerous set of tiles, right? The 4, oh God. I'm willing to push for this. White Dragon 2 Dora, maybe 3. Like, they're in a really, really tough spot right now. I mean, this is a dealer Riichi. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. To be, wow, they dealing with the... And the award for Zuzziest hand goes to 7 pairs waiting on the west wind. Holy moly. Wasn't even their seat wind or anything. Hang on. I'm in last place. How did this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. I'm gonna hang on to the south wind just in case we draw another one, but this looks like a very cookie cutter all simples hand, right? This looks like an extremely cookie cutter all simples hand. We don't actually lose any acceptancy there. We can still accept a 3 or a 6. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence is starting to get me excited. Oh my God. Oh my God. The best all simples hand you've ever seen, not clickbait. The 4 is also the Dora. Holy moly, dude. Riichi, Pinfu, all simples, red 5, mixed triple sequence. Holy moly, dude. We can go big mode with this hand. With this hand, we can go big mode. All it took was one little bento from Little Tokyo to make me regain my zest for life. I mean, that is really depressing. The fact that I don't live closer and it's like a 40-minute drive through some of LA's worst traffic in order to get there. Like, imagine if you lived within walking distance of that little market. That would just be incredible. You know what I mean? You go down. Oh my. I will maybe push for this. I know it's like terrible because they could have a 3-4 and be willing to and be waiting to slurp up my lunch, but this hand is really, really good. This hand is really, really good. Okay, discarding a West Wind, which is a very Zuzzy tile. It was Rond moments ago by Left Lord. Okay. I mean, this is dangerous because they could also have a 2-3, but I think it's unlikely that they have a 2-3. We see 3 of the 3 of circles, so I'm okay with that. They could still have a 4-3, but by the same logic, it is. You should be the one that is scared right now. You should be the one. I am the danger. Uh-oh, this is gonna deal me in. Okay, it didn't deal me in. It didn't deal me in. There's still hope yet. Okay, this is a 3-sided Riichi for a potential god hand. What is the god draw? It's the 6 of characters. The 6 of characters gives us the Sanshoku. It gives us the all simples. It gives us so much. Holy, oh no, what is this? Okay, pawn, go for it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Because if we get the 9, we get the mixed triple sequence, but we lose the all simples. If we get the 3, we lose the mixed triple sequence, but we get the all simples. So no matter what, this hand Fs. Oh my god. Okay, that's a safe tile. Please, Onagaishi, and I cannot stress this enough. I'm gonna praise the Anya Waku gods. Please, please, please. 6 of characters. Please, I'm begging you. I'm literally begging you. Oh my god, don't make me turn around and play 2 Xanderkin on the piano. I can't do it. I can only play 2 Xanderkin so many times. It rips up a piece of my soul every time I have to do it. Sebastian the Crab, under the river, under the sea. Please, a little Sebastian the Crab action. Woo! I mean, we lose the mixed triple sequence, right? We don't have the 4, 5, 6 anymore. But we had a 3-sided wait, we hit the aura. Holy mo. This is why you call the Riichi. Oops! Oops! Did I effing do that? Am I sitting solidly in first place right now? Feeling un-effing stoppable after eating a delicious bento? Alright, calm down. We might have to fold this hand. I mean, this doesn't look that bad, right? Like, there's the opportunity here for a pure straight in the circle suit. I'm not gonna turn on my nose at that. There's also a world where we just straight up discard the 6 of characters, right? It depends on how zuzzy we want to get. The 9 of characters could also go. Sure, let's discard the 2. It's not as helpful. We're very lucky to have this 2, 4, 6 shape, right? Because whether we draw a 3 or a 5, we can make use of the Dora. We can even draw a red 5 of bamboo, and that would also hit the spot. Arguably, I should be taking more time there. Oh my god. And discard the 6 of characters, because this could become 2 shapes. You know, if we draw a 3 and then we draw a 5. It's not amazing. But then we would have lost out on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I mean, I guess these are our shapes, right? Call me, you know, George R.R. Martin, the way these are our shapes right now. If you gave a sly smile in response to that joke, I'm sorry, but you are legally required to leave me a comment. You're legally required to leave me a comment. Wry smile, acknowledged. Thank you. It's my lifeblood. You know how people say like, uh-oh, that's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna throw this away so that we could still accept a red 5 in this hand. What am I necessarily doing here? Should I have thrown this away and we could have gone for all simples with 2 Dora? My plan is to throw away the 2 and the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that's what we're supposed to do right now. We can make use of the Dora. Unfortunately, one of these is gonna have to become a triplet in order for us to win, which is not very likely, right? This being the Dora and the Northwind. There's only 1 copy of the Northwind left. Okay, this isn't terrible. Maybe I should have thrown the green dragon there first because other people are more likely to discard the seat wind since it's only useful to us, as it's no longer the prevalent wind, right? It's just our seat wind. I mean, we would have had it. It's interesting to note that we would have had the we would have had the 1 through 9 of circles. Of course, we're still missing a 7 of circles, but it could have happened. All right, a 4-6-8 shape. I'll absolutely take it. I don't know if we're gonna get into Tenpai with this hand. There's 28 seconds left in overtime, and she's on your mind. I mean, there's a part of me that legitimately wants to like start pawning. Okay, I think throwing the 1 here is correct. I'm not sure because now we can wait on a double pair for the Dora and the 3 of circles. Waiting on the Dora is pretty nice. Some people choose to wait on the world to change. I choose to wait on the Dora. If we draw into a 7 of characters right now, we might chase this Riichi, waiting on the 3 or the Dora itself. It's a late game Riichi. Okay. How many 6s are visible right now? Only 2. So they could very well still have a 6-7. That 9 could have come from a 6-7. Call me an HBO Max show the way I'm waiting on 6th session. I don't have to face you. I don't have to do anything. I can hide in my shame all I want. Anyway, you know a lot of YouTubers are like, I only see the negative comments and those hurt me the most? Dude, first of all, like true, okay? Extremely true. But I think but because I've heard that so many times, what I'm trying to do now is like really focus on the positive comments. Because guess what? Positive comments make me feel effing incredible. And I think that like positive encouragement, positive reinforcement is something that like I did not get a lot of while growing up. And what did that do to me? It turned me into a high functioning, anxiety riddled human adult. Okay. That's okay. But like not, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we draw another orphan, I'll go for it. All right, that doesn't really count, but I'll go for it. There's 2 Eastwinds that have been thrown already. We need another Eastwind. Like, if more and more Eastwinds come out, then we're actually kind of boned. I mean, there's also a world where we just straight up go for, like, all honors and terminals. That's not a terrible hand either. Like, we could legitimately start pawning, and I don't think it'd be the worst idea. Okay, 7 pairs for a verse, no album out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's likely, right? If we start pawning here, like, I mean, it's likely that our other tiles come out. I don't know. I guess we're going for 13 orphans here. We're on the lookout just in case any of, oh my God, it's happening, .jpg. Oh my God, it's like this, really? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of 13 orphans. It's not looking terrible right now. It's not looking terrible. We still need an Eastwind. An Eastwind is going to be hard to come by. Okay. What is this? Me on antidepressants? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to really appreciate the positive encouragement. I think that it's like really important, you know? And don't get me wrong. I think it's probably still going to be the case. I think it's only human nature that you focus on the negative, right? Especially if you have like mental health issues, because if you see something that's echoing just even, you know, something that's adjacent to what you might be fearing about yourself or attacking yourself with, yeah, that's gonna be an awful day, right? This is an awful day for you. So anyway, this is just to say that sincerely I appreciate all the kind comments. Like whenever I see like a sea of comments that's just like legally required to comment, or like today in your song intro, I was so emotional that I cried and vomited. Like, it makes me so happy. I'm very happy that we as a community get to joke around with one another. You know what else I did? I watched, so one of my favorite people on this platform is ContraPoints. She does like long form video essays about philosophy, but also like, not philosophy, but just like social issues. It's really interesting. Like she just did one about J.K. Rowling, which, you probably heard her name recently for some not great stuff on the news. But anyway, she had a Patreon video release about parasocial relationships and talking about how like the parasocial relationship in and of itself is not necessarily a bad thing. And one of the examples that really rocked my world was the use of Mr. Rogers as an example, because people from like a few generations ago, or like a generation ago, like were not confused as to whether I don't know if I can discard this. I don't know if I can discard this. Left Lord is looking like they're in Tenpai, and no one's discarded like anything around the circle suit for a while. And I don't really want to deal in. If we move closer and closer to Tenpai, maybe. Also, are any of our tiles dead? Like the 1s or the 9s of circles? I don't know. But also, there's 19 tiles left. Like, we're gonna need some perfecto draws right now. I don't think we're gonna get there. I don't think we're gonna get there, but we tried to live the dream. We tried to chase the dragon. That's worth something. Okay, there's the door. That's not coming out of our hand at this point, right? But anyway, she's like, you know, parasocial relationships aren't necessarily a bad thing. Okay, there's a 8 of characters. They weren't waiting on, wow! Okay. This is a very powerful hand. Holy moly, it's like a fake Mongon. This is good news for us, right? I mean, they get up closer to my grill in terms of us fighting for first place, but at least it advances the game along. It's not a dealer repeat. And I'm going to try to remind myself to go back into that East 3 round just to see what was happening, right? Okay. Like Mr. Rogers, for example. People back then had meaningful relationships, a meaningful emotional attachment to Mr. Rogers. Whether you considered him like a father figure or neighbor figure or anything, right? Like there was some attachment there. So the parasocial relationships have been around. But the danger is if like you buy in too much. If you're under the like when the illusion becomes like a delusion, you know what I mean? Like, oh, they care about who I am and you know, etc., etc. Like they know me as well as I know them. That's when it gets like dangerous, especially if people are doing it for economic gain. But a lot of the time, like for example, I watch Northern Lion a lot. I've watched Northern Lion a lot as I was growing up too. And I know that NL doesn't know me or who I am or what I do. Hopefully one day that changes, but like I know that that's not the case. And yet, still meaningful. I'm like, okay, I developed a sense of humor alongside this guy and kept me company through some really lonely times in high school and college. He doesn't know this, but like, it's still very meaningful to me, despite that fact, right? So, parasocial relationships aren't bad. I think that a lot of people think that, you know, it's all bad actors trying to manipulate you for economic gain. I don't know the statistics personally, but it doesn't seem like that's the case either. I think there's more people just trying to genuinely engage with people online than bad actors necessarily. Dude, I think we can chi this. I know we can't discard the 4, but like we're still 1 tile away from Tenpai and we just improved our hand. And this is the Dora. I mean, we can also discard this. They probably don't have a, I mean, we are in Tenpai. This is half Suji. We know that they don't have a 2-3, but they could have had a 5-6. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Uh-oh. Okay, so we would have drawn into the Dora, but we did change the order, the draw order with the pawning and the chiing and the silver spoon. What else can we draw right now? That is not good. Well, I would love to keep it in my hand. Don't get me wrong. I would absolutely love to keep that in my hand, but I don't think we can be willing to throw away our Tenpai just like this, you know? Would I go do some online learning on Khan Academy? Maybe. We are in Tenpai. I feel like if we draw into something like the 4 of characters, I would discard this, and then if a red dragon comes out, I will absolutely con. All right. Crosslord calls the Riichi. The 2 of characters is safe if you wanna, you know, fold and play defensively around the Riichi. Unfortunately, I'm right there to slurp up your points. 6. I mean, this is as safe as it gets, right? Inside Suji. I'll absolutely take it. They could be on some 7 pairs nonsense. Oops. Nothing we can do about that, right? So, I mean, arguably, we can look in the logs afterwards. You want to discard the most recently discarded safe tile because the 2 hasn't been discarded for a while, and in that time, someone could have gotten into Tenpai with that weight, with that tile specifically, with that wait, don't tell me, you know? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially, or we just need a pair. So the nut draw right now is the 7 of bamboo. I might even discard the 6 of circles because of its proximity to the Dora. It's a very, very dangerous tile if we hang on to it for too long. I'm going to throw the 1 away. There's still a chance that we go for all simples, right? If we draw into a 6 of bamboo, we can just start pawning and chi, starting the all-you-can-pawn and chi buffet. So left lord is the dealer. They can win with a small hand. Everyone else has to win with big hands. There's our pair, and we're 1 tile away from being able to call Riichi Pinfu. But Yusong, your pair is an honor tile. Sure. But so long as the pair that you have in your Pinfu hand is not your seat wind or the prevalent wind or a dragon. I know there's a lot of conditionals, but as long as it's not a Yaku high pair, nothing that can give you a Han or an easy Yaku, you're allowed to call Riichi Pinfu with it. 3-4-4. I mean, we'll take it. We can even. It's not a great Riichi. Like, I don't think that we want this for. I think that we should have thrown it because it's a more dangerous tile to hold on to for the late game. Sure, I guess. We can discard the 9 as our Riichi tile also. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Left lord going on an all-you-can-pawn and chi buffet. It's a little bit scary discarding stuff like the 8 of characters into this. Like, it feels like they're very, very close to Tenpai. They discarded a 1 afterwards, which means that they could have something like a 3-4 just waiting to slurp me up. So 2s and 5s are looking a little bit more dangerous. Anything else from their discards? They've discarded a 3, so like I feel like 4s and 7s are probably going to be dangerous. They could have a 5-6, and that would make a lot of sense considering what the Dora is. All right, I'll discard a 9 right now. A lot of tiles send us into Tenpai. Only the 7 of bamboo sends us into Riichi Pinfu though. There's the Dora. It gets pawned by a crosslord. Uh-oh. So we might want to fold here because I don't want to deal into whatever shenanigans, whatever chicanery a crosslord is trying to pull, and they discard a 4. So their hand has got to be looking like pretty good, right? They've discarded a 7 before, and so has left lord, so it's a relatively safe tile without damaging our tile acceptancy. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. Oh my god, we have to fold. Left lord sumo's on the 8 of characters. Okay, they were waiting on something that we were waiting on. This isn't terrible news, right? So it's bad. They're inching closer and closer to our first place, but so long as, again, if we win with a 1,000-point hand, we just take this game. We just take this game and we get to go home. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. This is a great hand. We pawn the white dragon. We just start pawning and chiing out the wazoo. What's the nut draw right now? I mean, that is objectively a good draw, but something like the 2 of bamboo would hit the spot. 7 of bamboo would hit the spot. 3 of characters would also, I would not turn up my nose at the 3 of characters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're starting to pog up. I'm waking up. I'm pogging big. All right. This is fine. We would even chi into a 1 of characters or a 4 of characters right now. Not that, though. That doesn't help our hand at all. And I know this looks bad. It's actually totally okay. It's just another safe tile. And we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. We get to pawn into a 6 or a 2, and it's the babiest of all baby hands. White dragon only. We get to wait on a 1 or a 4. Now, oh my god, dude. We get to chi into a 1 or a 4 as well. Like, so many tiles send us into Tenpai. Even this 4 or the 7 of circles sends us into Tenpai. So many things. This is like a perfect... This is like a cherry on top of the perfect 1 away. It's the greatest baby hand in the world. I mean, this is like Usain Bolt stretching out his arms before crossing the finish line. Like, there's no way, right? There's no way we don't win this one. I know I'm inviting an angel to just like poop all over my dreams, not to be disgusting or anything, but I know that's what I'm inviting, but come on, dude. 3-sided weight. Literally 11 tiles that get us there, one of them being a terminal tile? Surely we gotta win this. Oh my god. All right, left lord calls the Riichi. Oh my god. Not today, B-word. Better gamer chair wins. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Did you have plans for like a comeback or something? Oh, you thought that would be good for your YouTube channel where you mounted an epic comeback from South 4? Ooh. That's how we do it around here. You might not like it, but this is what peak Mahjong performance. The elo's still not looking good, but it's seen a lot worse. It's seen a lot worse. I swear to you, we are going to get Master 2. We are going to get Master 2. And then we're going to go to Virginia, and then it's going to be the White House. Yeah! East 3. I need to see that. I think it was a 6 of characters discard that I didn't want to do in East 3. I need to see that moment. Why is this so effect display I want to see, deal in tile I don't want to see. So this is East 2, this is East 3. I want to go back to the point where I was like, I can't discard something. Okay, effect display I'll just turn off. It's going way too fast for me though. I throw the 9. I didn't want to throw the 5 of circles. Is this the hand, or am I thinking of a different hand? Right. I was like, I mean, but at a certain point, I draw into a 6, and I was so scared that they had a 4-5 left in their hand. Like, this came from a 4-5-5 shape. It's possible. It technically did come from a 4-5-5 shape, right? This is it, but the 4 ended up being their pair. Okay, fair enough. But usually, like you would assume that this... It's so easy to assume like they had a pair of something else and they whittle down their 4-5-5 shape into a 4-5 or a 5-5-6 shape. The point is, it was so risky that I just didn't want to discard the 6. The 5, of course, they've discarded themselves. I mean, we navigated this hand pretty well. All things considered, I'm your host. This is fresh air. It's not bad. Okay, what happens here? I deal in with a north wind. Right. And then I made some awesome joke about how about David and Goliath. Okay, right. What happened here? This is East 3. You are like in Tenpai if you discard the 7. How many 6s are available? Yeah, there's 3 6s available. How many 5s are available? There's 2 5s available. You can't do it. You can't do it. And let me tell you something. There is no way this Tenpai is worth it, right? You deal into a hand that has like... There's just no way. All of that for what? The chance at 3,000 points? You can't even buy a sandwich with 3,000 points. So this player deals in with a... They tear up their pair even. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because you can't discard the Dora. Even though 3 4s are gone, you can't discard the Dora. They could be waiting on a pair of the Dora. They tear up their pair and they go for all simples. This is just like a, are you kidding me kind of a moment. That's just Mahjong, baby. That's just Mahjong. We were literally just in this one. So this is East 4, repeat counter. Someone wins a huge hand here. So you chase, no, I chased your Riichi. Oh my God, did I actually do this? On a 3? I mean, this was, we had to chase this. The 2, at this point, was the 2 of circles safe? But I was like, we gotta go for this, right? Because, I mean, why did I think that? We see 3 of the 3s. They probably don't have a 3-4. Oh, it's risky, but this hand is so good. This hand is so good, dude. This is Pinfu, all simples, Dora, Dora, Dora. I mean, that's already a Mangan. With the Sanshoku chance, arguably we shouldn't call the Riichi here, but because we did call the Riichi, we were able to hit the Aura Dora as well. And we force a Crosslord into dealing into us a lot more. So between 6 Han and 7 Han, I mean, the Riichi gave us the Hanemon. We would have only had 5 Han regardless. Would have just been a Mangan. It's an extra 4,000 points. Honestly, I'm going to call worth on that one. What happens here? It's late in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, you got the pure straight. You got the magic in you. Every time you touch that track, it turns into gold. Wow. So, right. You deal the 2 here. Because it's like Suji to me. And like a bunch of 3s are gone. And you don't want to deal this because it's a lot more dangerous looking. 7, 7, 7. Only 3 7s available. You deal the 8. Oh, okay. And they had another 6, 7. I mean, a lot of the 7s were available. That's like a risky push, but I can kind of understand that. Wait, did this? Oh, okay. I was like, this is not me, but I think the me is just whoever you're looking at right now. What happened here? This is South 3. You were the one. Now watch me. You crank that Soldier Boy. So Right Lord calls the Riichi. You discarded 2. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? For your Riichi only hand that's utterly meaningless? Nah, dude, you fold here. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You fold here. What is the best case scenario? You're going to chase this Riichi with a Riichi only hand? Oh, but 4, 5, 6, 7, Sanchoku. No, absolutely not. Good, solid Mahjong all around. Good, solid Mahjong all around. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a lot. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. New videos every day. And I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Mondays are Mahjong, Wednesdays are Yakuza, and Fridays are Nancy Drew. I hope to see you there. You can also join us in the Discord or the VODs channel, link down below. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.